Hey Wildcats, welcome to your first Blue and White production videos.
We are going to be bringing you information about inside of Range Junior High.
Our first interview is with Ryan. Let's throw it over to him.
We're here with Mr. Portwood, and we have a couple questions for him. Can you tell us where you worked before and why did you come to Rains?
Absolutely. Kind of had two separate careers in education. I was a coach for about 20 years. I coached football, so that was kind of my life and my passion. And I was at a lot of schools around East Texas doing that. I've been in Alba, Winona, Edgewood, several schools, Mineola. So I coached. Loved football. I was an offensive line coach. I was an offensive coordinator. I've been defense coordinator. Been an interim AD. I've done a lot of stuff in football. So that was my primary focus for about 20 years of my career. And then about the last 5 years, I've been a principal. The last few years, I've been down at a school called Richards. It was just outside of Huntsville, Texas, and we were down there. And it was a very small school, but a very good place to be. We came to Rains because of several reasons. One of the primary reasons was family. My wife's family is from here, live in Emory still. Also, just because I've always, from afar, thought a lot of Rains ISD. I think a lot of the people here, the community, and I feel like it's a place that can have a great deal of success, and that's what I'm about. So I want to be at a place where I feel like we can succeed, and I feel like great things can happen. So that made Rains attractive to me.
Okay. And what do you think, or what do you expect from students coming into the school year?
Yeah. So really, my biggest expectation from kids this year is first of all, I want kids to learn. We're going to put programs in place and things in place where learning happens, where we master our goals, and where we are able to do well on state assessment, on our classroom assessments, on our classroom assignments, where kids make good grades, where learning is happening. I also want to improve our culture. I want people at the school, I want this to feel like a family. So the whole idea that my expectations from kids this year are to treat each other kindly. My biggest thing in my life, personally in my life, is my relationship with the Lord, with Christ. And so with that, and not to preach, because I don't preach from school, but with that, I believe in kindness. I believe in treating other people well. I try to treat students well, and I expect students to treat each other well. So when you do that, you improve your culture and you improve your family atmosphere, and those are things that we can build as a school here. I want at the end of this year people to be proud that they're at Rains Junior High, they're a Rains Wildcat,
yeah.
and that atmosphere and that family atmosphere and that feeling that they have when they come to school every day is a good one.
Yeah. What do you like to do as hobbies when you're not being principal?
So when I'm not here at school, I don't have a lot of hobbies. I coached for a long time, and so when you coach for a long time, you spend your life in football, so I pretty much do that. My hobbies outside of here are, if I'm not being a principal, I'm usually at a ball game or I'm at church. Those are the two things that I do more than anything else. When I can do things with my church family, I love to do that. And when I can't, when I have my own time to do anything I want, I like to watch ball games. My favorite team is A&M. I'm an Aggie. I went to A&M in College Station, and so on Saturdays when they're playing, I'm going to be watching. But not just them. I love college football. I love high school football. I love pro football. Pretty much football is going to be on at our house most of the time, or I'm going to be at a ball game watching it. So those are my big hobbies are and after football season, really just sporting events. I like basketball, baseball. Coached track for a long time. I even love watching track. So I have a real affinity for sporting events, being at sports. I love doing that, and then also just really anything I can do, with the church and to help others. Those are the things that I really enjoy.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the interview.
Hey, I appreciate you interviewing me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And we're going to go to the next interview.
Go Cats!
Hey there, Wildcats. We're here with Coach Young, the volleyball coach for girls, and we're going to be asking her some questions. When's the next game? When's the next volleyball game?
Our next game is next week for homecoming. It's August 8th. We'll be playing against Grand Saline here in the junior high gym starting at 4:30.
Okay, why did you choose to be a coach for girls instead of guys?
So growing up, I was an athlete my entire life, and my high school coaches influenced me a lot, so much so that I decided I wanted to make my career out of it. So this is what I'm doing. I absolutely love it.
What's your favorite thing about coaching volleyball?
My favorite thing is seeing the progress from the beginning of the year to the end of the year and the progress that the girls make. That's where I get my absolute joy in it, is seeing how they're able to not be able to pass so much in the beginning, and then by the end of the year, their passes are great.
How's volleyball season going?
It's going great. It's going great. Our 8th grade, we won our first game. Our 7th grade, we didn't win our very first game, but they came so far. They came really close to winning, but they're getting the rotations down, and we're doing awesome with everything. So I'm looking forward to our next game next week.
Thank you, Coach Young, for this interview, and throw it on to the next interview.
Hey guys, we're here with Mr. Ryan, and we're interviewing him today, and we'll ask him a few questions.
Hey guys,
How is this year's band class going?
it's going great. So we have 2 separate bands right now. We have a beginner band, a bunch of kids who just started playing for their first year. This guy's one of them. And we have roughly 81 kids in that group. And our symphonic band is the 7th and 8th grade band, and it's 84 kids roughly. So we have 2 great bands getting ready to go. We're learning different things. Beginners are learning the beginnings of their instruments. The symphonic band is learning how to play marching band tunes and concert band tunes to prepare for upcoming concerts.
What is the next big event that symphonic band will be performing at?
The symphonic band is going to be at all the pep rallies, so you'll see us next week at our first pep rally for the junior high. Also, the symphonic band will play at a couple football games this year, so we're going to go to one of the junior high football games to play for the 7th grade and 8th grade teams, and we're also going to go to the last high school football game. So you'll see that last high school home football game. All of the band kids from 6th to 12th grade will be there.
What is the next concert y'all will be performing at, and when?
So our first concert this year is a lot earlier. We're doing October 4th. It's going to be called the Fall Showcase. Our beginner band's going to play a couple tunes. Our symphonic band's going to play a couple tunes. And it's going to be at the junior high. As of right now, in the junior high gym. We may, because of the size of the audience, go to the high school gym. But that's our first big concert.
All right, Mr. Ryan, thank you for your time.
All right, Wildcats, that's all the interviews we have for you this week.
Make sure to like and subscribe to get informed about what's happening here in Range Junior High.